Are we recording now?
Yeah, now we're recording. So if you could shut up.
Hot fudge on my pee-pee.
That is exactly what it is. The ladies and gentlemen, this is an irregular episode. I'm going to try and edit as little as possible out of this episode that we can just upload it right away. I have my other children here. Kim Duke is not here because
Rest in peace.
Yeah, she died, unfortunately. So.
Oh no, she's dead.
Oh no, she's dead.
Ryan.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Decent.
Good.
Pretty darn good.
It is now 2020. Is today the first?
Yep.
Today's the first, right?
Today's the first.
Holy smokes. So it's January 1st of 2020. What the fuck happened last year?
Whew. It's been quite a year, Christopher Robin.
You know, my aunt actually does call me Christopher Robin.
Nice.
That's
Or CR
fun.
for short.
CR.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't like that? Chance Rodhamsworth?
No, it's all right.
It's too much room for error.
Yeah.
April Klang Schlaben is here as well.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Mm-hmm. I just saw you yesterday, but
Yeah,
yes, it's
true.
good to see you.
Been seeing you guys a lot lately. Took you out for your birthday.
Uh-huh.
You
That
had a
was
birthday on
so
December
fucking clutch, dude.
26th?
28th.
28th.
Yeah, we had a birthday bash. Yeah, I went to Sneaky Pete's and Ryan spun around on the stripper pole.
Fucking smacked my nuts on a piece of metal.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. My
That's
favorite part
great.
was when you Steve Urkel'd that drink right out of our hand.
Yeah, you just elbowed a brand new drink right out of my hand on the dance floor.
The funny thing is,
And then almost got abducted by a pedophile outside on the patio. Ryan, you can't trust him. He talks to strangers, and he's like a pedophile's wet dream. He just looks like a little boy.
What can I say?
I mean, that smirk, I think, is what does you in for the pedos. They just love it, man.
I don't know.
There's such innocence in your face.
If me and Chris weren't there, you would have got abducted.
I almost got abducted when I was 17.
He did. He gave a pedophile, a known town pedo, a ride home.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, he just wanted to see what would happen.
Oof.
So, you know. Curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity did kill many cats. Now, April, you've been on, I don't know, 12 times.
30 times this year. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. So when did you guys start dating?
Officially February 14th.
Well, we
Valentine's
started-
Day.
Oh, that's right.
Hanging out around like the end of January last year, so it's been almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that started in 2019.
Yep.
The romance.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even really, we knew of each other, but like we never talked before. 2019.
Yeah, I was liking all of her shit, reacting at her
Yeah, he was
memes,
Facebook stalking
straight
me,
up
but that's
stalking
it.
her. I'm like, as soon as I have a chance, I'm going for it.
You were like, God, I can't wait to. Sorry,
Yeah.
I farted.
Okay.
I don't know. You guys knew that.
That's a toot. Correct, Chris. Thank you.
Sound pad's working for the podcast listeners. I'm very excited about it. Just rad. What would you guys say is like highlights of 2019? What things come to mind?
For the both of us,
They could be individually.
Well, I mean, we started-
Kill Tony.
Kill
happened.
Tony
Kill
was one of
Tony
the best
was-
moments of my life.
Yeah, that was a big deal for Ryan. We started dating. Obviously, that's super fun. Like, life is much better now that we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta say that
We moved to the from the farm. Ryan moved off the farm
hell
yeah.
yeah.
for the very first time, and yeah, got a real job.
This fucking barn cat got domesticated.
Yeah, it's been a long road of domestication.
Barn
We're
cat got
teaching him.
domesticated. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Now we're getting our own place.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, lots of highlights.
Now with this new place, will you guys? Do you have to pay rent?
Yeah,
You do?
$1,000 a month.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's hoof. It's expansive.
Yeah.
Ain't too bad.
But when you're balling out of control like you two are.
Yeah, we're just so rich. We don't even know what to do
Now,
about it.
did Bindi come did you have Bindi before, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got her last year, like 2018, end of 2018. Bindle's been giving boops for a long time.
Bips.
Mhm.
Now, something that has, I think, a highlight for you would be you've gotten a handle on your poops.
Yeah, kind of. We have poop progress this year for
Poop
sure.
progress.
Yeah, I went from like not pooping at all to then like pooping too much, dare I say it.
Oh.
Yeah, to finally getting in the middle ground.
How long would you go without pooping?
A long time. Like I'd poop like maybe once a week sometimes.
Oof.
Yeah, it's very painful.
Nice.
I get very, very gassy. 'Cause there's just all this gas built up, so I'm just like clinically gassy. It's a condition. It's horrible.
She's my gassy girl.
Yeah. Always tooting.
What is that, a gassy Gus? I believe you are a gassy Gus.
Yeah.
Um,
Poop problems.
Now, what other highlights happened? What was just some rad shit that happened last
Oh
year?
man, I gotta say this went down in like my top 10 achievements of all time. But on my 24th birthday, I was at Max's place and we pulled the wheelchair prank. Did I ever tell you about that?
Uh-uh.
Oh my
I
god!
can't believe this is a highlight of your year. He thinks
This
about
is
this
a
wheelchair
highlight of-
prank at least once a week. Like
It
he'll just
makes
be
me laugh
laughing to
fucking
himself.
every time.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you thinking about? He's like, that one time we did the wheelchair prank with Max, and I'm like, God, you're
I'm so excited
it's just
to
on
hear it.
loop.
So Max, yeah, it's a fucking repeating vine that I just play over and over in my head whenever I need to feel up again. So what happened was Max has this wheelchair in his apartment. I'm not
His gaming
sure
wheelchair.
how he got it or why he has it. It's just there. And we're chilling at his place drinking, and I'm like, and we're about to go to Quick Trip to go get a pizza, and I'm like, you know, it'd be fucked up is if I rolled you into the gas station, then you got up and started walking. So I wheeled him to the gas station in this thing. And we walk in there, and his macaroni and cheese pizza is on like the hot rack where like the hot sandwiches and like egg rolls and shit are.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're about to grab it. And then like this 19-year-old gas station clerk comes up and he's like, hey, can I help you grab this? And Max is like, what? Just because I'm in this wheelchair, you don't think I can grab a pizza by myself, huh? And you gotta let me grab this pizza? And the kid just like, fuck. He looks like so dumbfounded. And then Max just gets up and grabs the pizza. We fucking died, dude. And then the kid was carrying like all these signs for like advertising and stuff, just threw them on the ground. He's like, oh, fuck you guys. He was like 19, trying to quit his job after.
Just trying to do the right thing.
Oh, man.
That was a good story.
Ba-da-bum. Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard that story 6,000 times this year.
I feel like that's
it's one of my favorite things I've ever done. I fucking got him.
fucking got him. That's very funny. Any funny, you got it?
We've just done a lot of things this year. I don't know. We've just been really busy hanging out with like people a lot.
Yeah.
Going and doing stuff. Ryan's
Has
done a
anything
bunch of
else
comedy shows.
changed? Like, is there anything coming up in 2020 for the two of you besides moving?
I don't know. We're getting a wedding ring.
Oh!
Yeah, hopefully, potentially getting married in 2020.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fart of joy. That's what that,
The joy fart.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you are, as far as I know, yeah.
Pregnant.
Yes. That's the next thing I was going to say.
Yes. Obviously.
Which is why I'm drinking a Diet Coke, you're drinking a McGolden as pregnant women
Because you're
do
my
it.
surrogate, actually.
If it's light beer, it doesn't count.
That's
Yeah.
actually true. That is true.
It said babies can have beer just a little.
It's just light fetal alcohol syndrome, not full fetal alcohol
Yeah.
syndrome. That's exciting though. What plans? Like when you guys think of a wedding, are you thinking like rustic or?
We're thinking cheap.
We're
honey.
thinking just like a
Yeah.
cool
Cheap.
hang on a budget, you know. We want to like
Yeah.
have dominoes for everybody. We're gonna play some good music, not those fucking generic wedding songs.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
not
just
gonna
gonna
do that
DJ
shit
it myself.
where
I'm
you
gonna
rip the
plug in
garter
the
off
aux
and like make the
Oh.
guy suck it off your leg or whatever. That's
so
fucking
stupid,
stupid.
and gross. And
I hate all these
guys
old
go under.
traditions.
They go under their wife's dress.
Then they play like
with
pour
their
some
teeth
sugar on me or some
in front
fucking
of their goddamn
scorpions.
grandmother.
It's
repulsive.
cringe.
It's so awkward. You know, we're not getting married in a church, and we're not gonna spend pretty
This'll
much
be-
any amount of money. We're probably just gonna end up like doing it at a bar.
This will be the first wedding I've ever been to that's not in a church.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Catholic boy, but I can't get married in the Catholic Church
Right.
because I'm
Praise Satan.
a whore. Yeah,
That also you're a whore.
they don't allow me.
I
in
was supposed
there.
to save myself till marriage like a fucking nerd. Yeah.
like God loves virgins, but he don't want no nerd. That's what it is. He's like, yo, hey, thank you for holding out, but also fucking
Nerd alert. Even I would have gotten some pussy if I was.
But
still
imagine
alive.
like you get married when you're 24 and you've never nutted in your life.
Oof.
You know how amazing that would be?
I met somebody who so a friend of mine lived with 3 people when he was in college, and one of them was also Mormon. So I was like talking to him about stuff, and somehow masturbating came up. He was like, I don't jack off. I
He
don't
was
do
like,
I don't do
"That's
that.
for
Oh,
the devil. That's the devil whispering in your ear."
I don't turbate. And my other friend was like, well, how do you get off then? And he was like, nocturnal emissions, bro.
Ew.
It's just so fucking. His
Which-
balls are so overloaded, they just cannot hold it in any longer.
For you ding dongs who don't know what nocturnal emissions is, it's when a raccoon gets you off in your sleep.
Right.
No, it's wet dreams. That's what nocturnal emissions, which that's such a funny term to be
Yeah.
like.
A little raccoon hand job is like the funniest image in my mind. This little fucking tiny hands.
Ryan. No.
And if you make too much eye contact, he's gonna bite that dick. You're gonna bite it right off.
Fucking
Oof.
run away with it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that the super religious not having sex till marriage thing confuses
It's
me.
ridiculous.
It is. It's strange.
I don't think any of
It's a
my
joke.
roommates.
That's
I don't
Yep,
think
that was
any
a
of.
joke. It's a
Dude,
joke.
I don't think any of my roommates in college ever jerked off. It's crazy. Like they gave me so much
It's
shit
crazy
about
that
masturbating.
you know that they don't. That you guys
Yeah,
know
I know
about
for
each
a
other
fact
masturbating.
they didn't jerk off.
How were
fucking
you
nerds.
watching them every night?
No, but I didn't hear a peep whenever I walked past their rooms. There's not a crusty sock in that building except for mine. They thought my masturbation habits were so gross. I'm like, this is healthy. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh my.
Yeah, those losers. Actually, it's not. What did they say? Like, because it's not the act of ejaculating that's like quote unquote healthy for you.
It's the sex I thought was the problem.
Serotonin helps.
Oh.
It does all these other things for your body. Because your body will just
Sure,
absorb that shit.
Right.
Technically, it's good for your prostate to work that muscle, but just
okay,
finger your dingle
okay.
and you'll be fine.
Fingle your dingle. Okay.
Finger your dingle.
I call it number 3. Like, it's just like, I gotta fucking take a nut, like, right now. Like,
Gotta
it's-
take a nut.
It just needs to come out. Like,
Oh gosh.
Just need a quick power nut. And
yeah.
then get back to work.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a spit valve on a trombone. Like,
Now, back to 2019. I love talking about yakking off, but it's been a good year. I started an open mic,
Yeah.
goddamn right you did.
Nordic Brewery.
Yep. Yep.
They make brews and braziers.
And it was a big year for your podcast too.
Yeah.
You started doing video.
Yep, started doing video.
Yeah.
We flew out to LA.
Yeah.
To,
You had
le-
William Montgomery and Joelberg on the podcast.
Mhm.
Very cool.
It was basically that trip was basically for podcasting, which is crazy to think of. Like, I mean, we say like it was, just for us to have like one like last wild journey to end the summer, but really it was basically because we recorded 2 episodes and went to the Comedy Store, and that was pretty much it. Drove around Santa Monica for like 2 fucking hours. Couldn't find parking the whole time. It was a
Santa
nightmare.
Monica.
God damn, you sons of bitches. What if we called somebody right now to ask them what their 2019 was like?
Who are you gonna call?
I was thinking about calling Jay-Z, but I know he's busy. I think he's in Dubai with his family.
It's a hard knock life.
It is a hard knock life. I'm so thrown off right now. It actually is weird not having Kim here trying to think about 2019 stuff. I'm going to try and call her.
Behavioral, or oops, I almost said behavioral access, Kim.
That's... Can you guys hear her?
Yeah.
Kim, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Kim,
Fans.
you're on the podcast.
Oh my gosh, I quit the podcast though.
Oh, you can't quit though, because you're on it again.
Oh god.
You're back.
Surprise!
Yay!
We were just thinking about the biggest things that happened in 2019.
I got my uterus removed.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeet
Biggest-
that bitch.
That she was awful. I'm so glad she's gone. My life has changed.
Hell yeah. You freaking Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader that thing right out of there.
Right out of there. Recovered with no narcotics. Hello. Well, I mean, a day of narcotics, which is pretty good.
I mean, just a little.
Remember,
Just a little.
they put that needle in the wrong spot too, right?
Yes. No, my vein infiltrated, which means my IV port went bad.
Oh,
And
it
so
expired.
then it expired, yeah, right after surgery. So I was in excruciating amounts of pain. I was not getting the fentanyl and whatever else they were giving, morphine. So,
Give
and then
me
they
the
fixed my
morphine.
IV and it was magic. And then I'm like, okay, I can go home now. And they said, tomorrow.
Hey, did you know that Ryan and April are getting married?
What?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Kimberly knew that. Kim knows everything.
She
I know everything. I knew before they even dated that they were going to get married.
Aww.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
It was destiny.
It was destiny that brought us together.
What else was wild about 2019? You got that uterus yanked, which was rad.
Which was huge. I lost 25 pounds.
Okay,
Hell
well,
yeah,
don't
Kim
rub
Duke.
it in.
But I don't know how much I've gained back because I refuse to step on the scale.
Kim
so
Duke
I'm gonna
went
stick to
from
the
banging
25.
to even more banging.
Hey, Kim, can you hear this, by the way?
Yes.
No, could you hear
What
that?
was that?
If it was a toot, Kimberly Duke.
Oh.
The
What
soundboard.
else was... That's the soundboard?
Yeah, the soundboard works now. I didn't even
I'm-
think about this. I'm holding up the phone, but our microphones are feeding directly into your phone, right? Or to my phone.
Yeah,
right
so you
now.
don't even need to hold up the
I don't
mic.
even need to hold it up.
What else
idiot.
was big in 2019? We went to California not once, but 2 times.
Yep.
2 times, yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we went to Disney when it was the fall, which was my dream. I even posted 4 years ago. I shared something. And I was like, I would love to do this. And it happened. I made it happen.
It's crazy. Yeah, we did talk about that. Like once we started finding out that they do shit for Halloween and all that biz.
Yeah. And that's our favorite holiday.
That was
What else?
Do you-
I mean,
do you
our
need
kids stayed alive.
Oh, Ryan just spilled all over himself.
Ah.
Ryan's a child. Oh my God, we had the bomb tacos for dinner.
Oh yeah, I made
Aww.
the kids Korean tacos.
The best tacos ever.
I
So
haven't even eaten
spicy.
dinner yet.
It's a one-way trip to Flavortown.
Oh
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think of things because I'm at work, so I'm trying to think of big things. in
Well,
2019
we
quick.
rung in the new year by hanging out with these hosers last night at
and that
Max's
was my-
place.
Yes.
Yeah, celebrated the new year with a pool party.
With a pool party.
Which
Very
that was super
groovy.
cool, and everyone was talking about how hot you look in that swimsuit.
Of
my
course. It was
gosh,
too much
gross.
to take.
Oh, whatever.
It was everything I ever wanted. I just love booling in the pool with like the galaxy lights and the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Those lights are really cool. When
It's
the
very
lights are
fun.
on in there, it doesn't look like the actual lights in there. It made it look like me, and then when the lights were
Yeah.
off with that looked
It's
cool.
a very luxurious experience that Max has set
Yes.
up.
This is gonna sound dumb, but that actually made me feel young.
Yeah, it's
like-
a pool party. Just kids getting drunk in a pool.
Well, but also like the whole light thing, it reminded me of like a scene from like Garden State, like how they would just do
Yeah.
random shit in that movie. You know what I'm talking about, Mom?
Yeah, it's great that you felt like a kid. I felt like a mom with all these drunk people diving underwater, thinking, "Please don't drown. Please don't drown."
Normally they play the quarter game, which is basically underwater wrestling, and they do it like on the verge of blackout drunk because you do not feel drunk when you're in a pool. Like,
I don't know what it is about
True.
being underwater,
the
but
gravity or something, you feel more stable. So like you will feel like you're fine, and then you step out of the pool and you're like seeing double, and we got the spins.
I can yoink a 200-pound man straight out of the fucking water.
Yeah, they normally do full on underwater wrestling. And almost
Nothing
kill
makes you
each
feel
other.
stronger than lifting someone up in the water. That's why
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze lift up baby in the water.
Nothing makes you
The
feel
lake.
stronger than just 3 men wrestling underwater,
Yes.
April's
touching
just
each other's parts.
April's just throwing the quarter in the pool, watching us wrestle for
Watching
just
guys
dance, monkey dance.
Yeah, me and Kelsey were just standing there watching you guys fight like children over a quarter in the water.
Kim, I don't
That was
know.
fun. Wait, one more thing.
Oh yeah,
We went to a crap ton of comedy shows.
yeah, that's
We went
right.
to Ali Wong.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Christina Pajitsky. We went to Tom Segura, and then we finished it off with Chris D'Elia.
With us.
With you guys.
Yeah. That awesome taping where we almost got to sit in like the 3rd row, even though we bought our tickets like a week before.
I know. I was like, are
We
you
had
kidding me?
perfect
You guys...
right in the center, 3rd row seats for his taping, and then the douchebags came back and took their seats.
Fuck those guys. Also,
Yeah, they were very rude
Yeah,
about
they
it.
were very nice.
I didn't realize that Dalia had so many douchey fans.
Yeah,
Like the-
so many bros, so many hockey bros, and
Yeah.
like,
Ugh.
ugh, with their snapbacks and their hoodies. Gross.
And they're thinking they can get up to go pee during the taping of a special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
what
show
the-
up 15 minutes late to the taping of a special and then expect like your seats to still be there. Like you don't think the ushers are going to try to fill the seats. It's
I
a
can't-
taping.
yeah.
You're showing up at like 7:30 for a 7 o'clock show, which happens to be taping.
If it would have been like 2 minutes later, there's no way those guys would have gotten in.
Yeah, and then we would have
No.
got those seats. It's a
Frickin'
bummer.
There's a little hiccup. So.
Okay, well, gross.
Oh my gosh.
It's quickly becoming the fart show now that we have the soundboard over
Apparently,
here.
I know. And like, but like, at least change it up. Have 2 different ones on there.
Okay, excuse me. You're
That's funny.
blasphemy.
Okay. Well, I got to get back to work.
Oh,
Oh,
what do
okay.
you? But wait. What's one goal that you can think of that you have for 2020?
Well, Christopher, I've been thinking about this all day today.
Oh my God, what is it?
So there's these Spanx leggings. They're faux leather. I really, really want them.
What?
Super,
This is
super
your goal
bad.
for 2020 is to
Wait,
buy
guys,
some
hear me out, you
Spanx
guys.
leggings.
I want these Spanx leggings. I've been thinking about. I like pinned them on my Pinterest board, but they're $100 leggings, so I cannot justify them.
Buy the
But if
leggings,
I get to my-
Kim. Buy the leggings.
If I get to my goal weight, I get to buy the leggings. So
You said you're not
Starting-
weighing yourself. How do you even know what your goal
I'm gonna
weight is?
start tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2 is my favorite number. Tomorrow's the 2nd day of the 2020. I'm gonna start weighing myself. I'm gonna get to my goal weight ish.
My goal is to get you to make out with another girl.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I think it would be a cool experience.
That's not my goal. My goal is to get these Spanx leggings. They're
Chris
full
is trying to
leather.
pimp out Kim, and Kim just wants these
Always.
goddamn
He always
Spanx.
does. I just want these Spanx pants.
Oh, that's so funny.
But if I have another goal, it'll be to work on my introvertism. When the kids aren't at home, I like become a hobbit, and I need to try and like volunteer or do something with my time instead of.
Yeah, I would just stay at home all the time if I
Yeah.
could.
Yeah. Just get
Okay.
another job and then I can stay at home.
No, you
Oh.
need to keep working because
Fuck.
you become a hobbit. So
That's true.
We'd all just become hobbits. Why
I know.
doesn't everyone just
You know,
become a
there's-
hobbit? You know what? 2020, let's become hobbits.
There's
Everyone.
something-
Don't leave your house. 2020.
There's something to be said about just staying at home, booling with a nice bag of snacks and some
I ha-
Netflix.
And a weighted blanket,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
It's rejuvenating. You know, sometimes I
Yes.
don't want to go out, man.
a
I
nice,
just want to fucking
a
chill.
nice hot tea, you know? Forget
Yeah.
about it. Who needs to leave?
Yeah.
Who needs
All
to
right.
leave the house?
Well,
Yeah.
Kim Duke, I love you very much.
I love you.
If you feel like calling back in, please feel free to do
I
so.
will call. Maybe I'll call back in, but I legit have to work. So
Also, feel free to quit your job.
Yeah, that too.
I
and
can't
just
quit.
come
I
home.
like my job. I'm not gonna quit my job. So
All right.
I'm actually working.
Who should we call next?
Who should you call next? I don't know. Are you calling people who've been on the podcast?
No, we're just calling anybody. Should I call your brother?
No, he's pretty boring.
I could call Matt.
I was gonna say call your hot brother.
Hey, wait a second. You're not allowed to
I'm
call
just
him
teasing.
hot.
I know that made me feel really disgusting because I don't find him attractive, and he's like my little brother.
Should we call my mom?
Oh my goodness. We could get
Why
in
don't you call?
on the
Why don't you
podcast.
call April's hot dad?
My hot dad?
You should call your hot
I don't
dad,
have
actually.
one. You could call my dad. He would talk to you, I'm sure.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That's a good suggestion.
Wait. No, I got one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought you were gonna do the first. Okay, I gotta go.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
But
That's good. It
Yeah.
does feel nice when she's around.
It does. It feels more complete.
You know, and it's weird. Like yesterday, I didn't want to be home by myself. I used to love being home alone because I would just, do shit on the internet and like watch YouTube videos. But that now I feel like I'm fucking wasting time, and I get trapped in myself. So that's why, like yesterday, I had to go to that Star Wars movie just to not be home. Because then I feel like I would have just stayed home and not done shit.
Yeah.
Same thing with today. Like just planning on having you guys over, like forced me to move around and
Right. Force you to do something. Get up off the
Yeah.
couch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a good idea. Okay. Well, I'm gonna double check FB, see if anybody wants to be called. Wait, what was it? Oh God. You want to call your dad?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Punch in this number there.
It's going to be so weird because he's going to get a call from like an unknown number.
Oh yeah. Why don't you text him and say, hey?
Nah.
No,
let's
let's just call him out of the
okay,
blue.
okay.
He'll probably answer going, "This is Eric." Because that's his because this is his business number too,
Oh.
It's a cell, so.
That makes sense.
Wait, let's not talk. Just let Chris talk and spook him.
This is Eric.
Hi, Eric. This is David. I was calling about. I have an inquiry about some design. I hear you're the man to talk to.
Oh, yes, I am. I think I got an email. From you.
Yes, absolutely. This is I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I apologize for not calling back.
No, that's all right. I know. I understand it's a little late in the evening.
And where are you guys located? Pennsylvania?
Yes, that is correct. I know I sound like I'm
Yeah.
from Arkansas, but Pennsylvania is
Yeah, you do.
where my family was.
Hi, Dad. You're on the podcast.
Awesome.
I wanted to see
Dad,
where that would keep going.
Did you really think that Chris was...
That number came up. That's funny. You guys are awesome.
You sent me an email.
That you're so professional. I love.
Oh, good.
I'd call you.
I did get an email from someone from a 320 number. Where did you get the 320 number?
320 is St. Cloud, not Pennsylvania, Dad.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Well, we just wanted to see how was your 2019? What did you accomplish?
Nothing.
You're just trying to belittle me on your podcast. Is that all you do is call people?
No.
Yeah, we called you to make fun of you, Dad. We brought
I
you.
didn't get jack shit done in 2019.
You got
I'm a year older and deeper in debt.
you got
Another year older and deeper in debt.
you accrued another member into your family.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
you
like.
got
Yeah.
you got a son, Ryan.
Like I said, deeper in debt.
Yeah. Me and Ryan waste all of his money.
And eating all the eggs,
Yeah.
drinking all the Mountain Dew.
Yep, the things you count positive, Chris, I'm not sure I can agree with you on some of this stuff.
What's it like?
No, it's all good.
Do you think Ryan caught on pretty quick to what is it that you do for work? I don't.
Machining.
As far as I know, you're Tony Stark. Is that accurate?
My dad probably doesn't
I'm
even know
sorry.
who Tony Stark is.
Oh, that's Iron Man.
Yeah, that's accurate. I do. I do product development and I do machining.
Okay.
So most of our work is machining, and most of our work is for
The devil.
flight simulators actually.
Flight simulators.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's like anywhere from 1 to 10 parts.
Okay. Now that sounded
Very
less impressive.
exciting.
Because at first I was like, wow, flight
Yeah.
simulators. And then you're like, yeah, it's like 1 or 10 pieces. Now it sounds like nothing.
Yeah. No, it's just machining. It's all just machining, but it's machining parts out of aluminum and kind of whatever people want. And
How good is
both of
Ryan
them are
at
aluminum, some
machining,
plastic.
Dad?
He's getting there. He's coming around.
Would you say he's a fast
He's
learner?
a greenhorn. Yeah, I would say he's a pretty fast learner. Not as fast as April, though.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm wicked smart.
You got those wicked
Yeah.
smats.
Yeah. Ryan's intimidated because we're in the same field. We're both machinists, but I'm a little bit more advanced than he is.
Oh, talking smack. How come women get away with talking smack all the time, but if a guy says that,
Because
they
it's
get in trouble for
true.
the next 3 weeks?
Well, I mean,
It's-
you
Because
know,
guys have short memories.
right.
That too. You guys have a 7-second
That
memory,
also.
and
Yeah.
we have a very in-depth filing
That and if we
system.
want them to keep making sandwiches for us, we're just gonna have to keep our.
Wow.
That's probably the most misogynist joke I've ever done. Actually, you know what my
Yeah,
favorite
no, that's
joke
all right.
is?
That's all right.
I
He
can-
says, that joke's
I can
all right.
top that.
You want to hear? You want to hear a joke?
Sure, fire away.
Women's rights. Wow. That's my brother and I used to tell that joke like from across the room. We'd show up at a party and we'd fan out, and then I would yell that joke at him, and we would laugh because it was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when everything went downhill when we gave them the right to vote.
Yep. You tell him, Dad. Build that wall.
Yep.
Speaking of billiards, I hear that you are an excellent pool player.
I'm all right, yeah.
Yeah, he's all right. That's it.
Are you a part of a league or anything? Like
2 different pool leagues. Yeah.
I just started playing League for the first time this year, officially. I've subbed before, but I just started officially playing on 2 leagues this year.
Now, do you have one of those sticks that, like, if you unscrew it, you can sheath out like a little blade and shank somebody? If they
Of course.
Whoa, I don't know about that. I wouldn't tell you if I had that going on. That don't even sound legal.
I mean, if you can, as long as it's what is it under 6 inches?
I don't know. What are you
Yeah, I don't.
Flying?
I don't know. That's
Are
not
we
enough to
flying
get the
with
job
it? What
done. If it's under 6 inches, you're not going to be very popular.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you looking
Okay.
forward to this year?
I'm hoping to get one of my daughters married off this year. That's my main goal.
Get me married off? You're
Yeah.
gonna pay his family? You're gonna pay him off to take me off your hands?
Would it surprise
Yep.
you if Missy went off and eloped and just to get married before April?
Honestly, I could believe it.
Actually, that would not surprise me because I know how Missy thinks and I know how spiteful she is. And how,
Yeah. How much she likes attention is the.
yeah.
Oh man, I think that would be great.
Yeah, he gets
As
to
soon as
marry
Ryan-
off. In 2020, he gets to marry me off, and he gets me out of his house.
Yeah.
So
That's right. That's
actually
that's
not
the
out
thing
of
I
the
look
house
forward to.
technically, but like out of the house.
So they give my
Yeah.
dad 3 bred heifers.
I'm definitely looking forward to getting my house back.
Yeah, he's losing me and Ryan.
That's awesome. So you bury these kids underground, so to speak,
Yep.
and then you get
They're
to.
right where they belong.
Quarantine
6 feet
us to
under.
the basement.
Yep.
Well, Eric, it's been a goddamn pleasure as always. I do want to say actually before I let you go that you're the first supportive parent that I met in the comedy scene. And
Really?
Yeah. You were there the first night that we did Nordic Open Mic, and you took that photo that, is going to be a part of
Yep.
my memory for the rest of my life.
What
and
photo?
Of just all of the comics
the
that showed
crew.
up that first night.
Oh, the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crew.
The crew.
And you're always just so nice and respectful to everybody, and we just appreciate the living shit out of you.
Well,
And
that's awesome.
so.
All right,
I hope
bye,
this is
Someone
Dad.
appreciates me. Crap.
Go to
All
bed.
right.
we'll see you
You
soon.
guys
Okay.
take care. You guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we just got off the phone with Eric. Kim Duke, is that you?
Yes, it's me again.
Hi.
I have a question for you podcast listeners or you hosts or whatever the hell you people are. Do you lie about your weight on your driver's license?
Ooh.
Yes, 100%. I lie
Yeah.
about the lowest weight that I've been at in like the most recent, I don't know, say like 5 months. Because
I think I did lie on my.
I'm like, I've been there before. I could be there again.
That's the thing. Like, okay,
I don't know
I'll
what
be
the
honest.
year holds.
For the last 7 years, I've put in 140 as my weight, and I have not been 140 since probably before Layla.
Right.
So yeah, 7 years.
When did I get my license renewed last?
3 years ago.
Okay, yeah, I put 145, and I definitely wasn't 145.
Yeah.
I think
So
everyone
it's
lies a
interesting.
little bit.
So my driver's license weight now is my goal weight.
Do you
I'm
think?
like, if I put it on my driver's license, it'll motivate me to get to that weight. Because what cop's gonna pull you over and be like, "No, ma'am, you're not that much."
Do you think
weight."
a police officer has ever pulled somebody over who like hasn't had to get their license renewed but gained weight, and so they like look at that person and look at the driver's license and they're like,
This
"Did you
isn't
eat the man in the photo? There's no way that you're the same person." I think there's ever been
like if they have the period where it's a longer period of time to renew your license,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
"Sir, you ate yourself."
exactly. Well, yes, that's.
I was just thinking
that's
about my
a
driver's
good.
license.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, I definitely lied
Yeah.
on. Definitely lied on
Yeah.
mine. Ryan, you're what?
Oh, I'm around 200.
But you're
What?
also 7'3".
Yeah,
6'4".
He's 6 foot.
I'm a long boy.
You are a long.
Long boy.
What do they call it? String bean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's now when you call people, ask them if they lie about their weight on their driver's
Okay,
license.
I will do that. All
Okay,
right.
all right.
Love
There
your
you go.
face.
Love you, bye.
Bye bye. While I'm doing this, while I'm picking somebody out, I wonder, do you guys think you'll have kids?
Of course.
Eventually.
Now, why of course, though?
Of course, because life without kids would just be so boring and meaningless and just dull. I already get bored from time to time.
I want to be a cool dad, you know?
You want to have children and share everything with them and have fun and slumber parties every day.
I
You know?
see.
Who wouldn't want that?
That's
I just feel like in the next like 10 years, I'm going to get so bored because I'm already kind of just bored, you know?
I'll put a good human being out into the world, you know?
Yeah.
We're
a
naming
little
him-
nugget. You
wanna-
dress them up in little booties.
I want to name him Warren. I think it's a cool name.
Warren Bondus. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually is solid as fuck.
Isn't it a cool fucking name?
up? I'm
He could
Warren
be
Bondus.
anything. He could be a professional singer. He could be a manager of a shop. You know,
I think he'd be a
See, kids
a
are so
sheriff.
fun. A sheriff, yeah.
Yeah.
Warren Bondus, Sheriff Bondus. Fuck, dude. God. Okay, you guys ready to talk to our next caller?
Hello?
Hello.
Is Landon available?
No, you're on our show, Wallace.
Oh, crap.
I have the capabilities now. You're phoned in. Ryan, say hi.
Hello.
Hey.
April.
Hey, who is this?
This is my brother Scott.
Oh.
Yep.
So
See,
you're here.
phoned me in.
We don't even have to use I don't have to pass the phone around. Our microphones are going directly into the phone.
That's crazy.
Technology, baby.
Baby, baby.
You want to listen to Adeline go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Whoa.
Zing.
It's just fun.
That was quite a rip.
Sorry, he
What do
just
you
cheated.
what did you enjoy? What were your highlights of 2019? Was it
my highlights-
fishing?
I mean, no, because I didn't even catch anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have to say the booming comedic scene.
The booming what?
Comedic scene.
Yeah, that's
In
what we
the
call it.
Upper Midwest.
Ryan, booming comedic scene. Ryan has been featured on a show that has garnered hundreds of thousands of views.
Really?
So I just want you to know that.
Why did he get hit in the nuts with something?
No,
No.
he got two
Dude,
grown
'cause
men.
If you got hit in the nuts with something, guaranteed 100,000 views.
He got two grown men to scissor live on stage
Yikes!
in front
Was
of.
he a hypnotist?
He is a hypnotist.
Nice.
April, do you think that's how he got you? Is because he's a hypnotist?
Yeah, he put his spell on me for sure.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
pretty good hypnotism. So that's gotta hurt, two men scissoring.
Well, yeah, but they were just kind of acting it out. You know, they weren't really going
But
in
still,
They-
acting anywhere
Balls
close
to
to probably just going
balls.
ow, 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 ow.
I was gonna say I do remember one of them saying I could feel Joel's balls going into my balls.
there. Yeah, they got in there.
Yeah, they went for it. So Ryan is a comedian, and what do you do, Scott?
Let's not get into that.
Okay,
He's
You don't need
homeless.
to know that.
yeah. Very
Your
That's
well.
not
phone
a
is
profession.
booming.
It's booming?
Yeah.
I'm gonna decline it. I'll
Thank
call
you.
him later. Now, what would you say your biggest regrets of 2019 are?
Oh, my biggest regret? Probably fishing.
What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You regretted going fishing?
No, it's like I regret the fact that I can't catch any fish.
Well, maybe the fish don't want to be caught.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe
good
they're
point.
just swimming away.
That's
They're
a really,
getting
really good point.
Good at their job.
Just to give you guys an idea as to what kind of losers on the show right now, this guy will go out and does metal detecting.
Oh, yeah, dude, that is my biggest thing of...
to find like nickels
2019.
and dimes.
Yeah.
Yep, spare change.
No, actually, he loves finding old nails.
Well, that's just what that's just a happenstance of what I find.
Well, you know, nails are so cheap. You could just buy them.
Oh, yeah?
You don't have to
What about a
scavenge
square
for your
nail?
own.
What about a square nail?
A square nail?
Hey, if I want to scavenge for my own nails, I will do it, okay?
I mean, live your life.
What do you do? What do you do that's so special?
I don't scavenge for nails.
She rescues cats.
I rescue
Oh, cats
small
do
cats.
not need rescuing.
She smokes
Actu-
the beep beep lettuce and
Yeah.
plays Call of Duty.
I do play Call of Duty. Actually, me and my dad this year rescued a paralyzed bunny rabbit that got ran over by a car in our neighborhood.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was literally just like sliding with its like army crawling with its two front paws. Its little legs had gotten ran over. So we rescued him and put him in a kennel in the yard and fed him carrots, but he died very quickly because he had no legs and no will to live anymore. But we tried our very best.
That's hilarious.
We hid him under a bush so the eagles couldn't swipe him up.
Oh,
Tried to give him a comfortable end of his life.
wild. Now, I hear a little voice in the background there. Is that young Adeline?
That's right. What is Uncle Fred?
Children.
Hey, sweets, happy birthday. You guys, my niece's birthday was yesterday?
Oh,
What did you do for your birthday?
I have a birthday cake, and I said happy birthday.
That's right.
Isn't that voice just adorable?
That's adorable.
Man, I'm going to turn that into a soundbite from now on when somebody has a birthday. Little Adeline's going to be going, happy birthday.
We got to take a bath.
Okay, well, I hope that your 2020 is as good as your 2019 was.
Can I just say something?
What is it?
Just remember, when you metal detect, take all your trash out of the park, and remember, everybody, dig it all.
What?
Dig it all. I'm going to make you a dig it all shirt.
Do you want to know what my metal detecting gang is called?
You have a metal detecting gang?
Yep.
What is it
We're
called?
called Dirty Money.
Dirty.
Dirty money.
I think that's a show on the History Channel.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, our name is Can You Dig It?
Can you dig?
There
They
it
just
is.
changed their name just now.
They did it.
Yeah. Because I don't want to have to deal with any trademark anything if there's a show that has that already.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
I bet
I
there
ain't going
is.
through that. I don't want to lawyer up. That's not how I want to start my 2020.
All right. Well, you're by far the most interesting person we've had on the show so far.
That's not saying much.
And
Ouch.
wait,
Now we'll
what?
get that done.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, goodbye.
Sorry.
Riveting stuff today,
Yeah,
Chris
this-
Duke.
I mean-
Metal detecting. Can you believe it?
You guys ready? So Max tried to call back.
Dig it all. We got the hot tea on metal detecting tonight. This is
Dude,
going well.
I went with him metal detecting.
What do you even look for?
It's seriously he's-
Rusty nails and
Yeah.
HIV? Is
Yes.
that what you're trying
Yeah,
to
dude.
find?
It's yeah. I was.
You know, I mean, do what makes you happy, but I just
It
don't
literally
get it.
is as boring as it sounds.
Yeah, yeah.
So we go to this park. He's metal detecting. He has a little shovel. You dig out a little
He's
circle,
a little shovel.
and then you have to put the dirt back.
Yeah.
And this old guy walked up to us, and he must have had this like in the bank ready to say. So the old guy is like, "You guys find anything?" And my brother goes, "Found some beer bottle caps. Those yours?" And they chuckled, and he was like, "Oh, some Michelobes, huh?" And I was like, "Actually, we found some syringes. We found some needles. Is there a heroin problem in this town?" But he was like, "No." But the look behind his eyes was I was like, I
Are
wanted
you
to be like,
doing
"Did you do
heroin?"
heroin? Were you doing heroin, man?" But yeah, I made an old guy think that there was heroin needles in the park.
You're doing God's work.
Yeah. Now, April, when you move into this new shandy of yours that you guys are moving into, is it furnished already, or do you have to
No, we have to bring our own stuff. We'll probably just go to the old Goodwill and I don't know, buy some Rubbermaids to sit on or something.
Ryan, do you have anything from your folks, like from your old bedroom, that you're gonna bring?
No, everything in his old bedroom needs to be incinerated.
It's a fucking litter box for my mom's little chihuahua, but
It's not your mom's, it was yours.
it was mine, but it took a shine to my mom.
And decided that it wanted to poop on everything in Ryan's bedroom.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, it
I've
actually
got-
shit all over the room.
Everything.
I've got like 200 CDs and a little rack for them, and then I got like a bunch of cool coffee cups and I don't know a whole lot else.
Yeah, we don't have much. But we like to ball on a budget.
So, podcast listeners, if you have,
Any old couches or TV or something.
yeah, Max, we should ask him about that decoy TV that he has.
It's not a decoy TV. It's a real ass TV, and it works, and he likes it. I think.
Okay, well, we'll see about that.
Dude, it makes the video game experience so cool. When you have two different games going on, two
NFL
different
Street
TVs.
and Call of Duty.
Hey, are you in a helicopter right now?
No, my car's a fucking X-Wing, dude. I swear to God.
Are you fast and furiousing against people?
I'm going 5 miles an hour. My car's just fucking ass.
Are you on your way to the Keller?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. It's Wednesday.
Yep.
Which, I almost said I wish I didn't have kids, but I don't wish that. So I lied. Max, what were some highlights of your 2019?
What?
Yep, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. I'm asking you, like, what?
Fucking text me and then call me like 10 minutes later, man. I can think that shit up. My whole brain's in a fuzz.
You just talk about. Did you have anything good happen this year, Max? Is it that hard for you to come up with one thing?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend. That's pretty tight.
You found somebody who's willing to be in close proximity to you for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment for you.
She's smart,
and
smart
she's
lady.
way out of your league. Like, like honestly, props to you, Max, because
Yeah, don't tell her that.
why? It'll go to her head.
She'll leave me.
Well, yeah, she should, is what I'm saying.
It Wouldn't be a.
Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah.
Max, what are you looking forward to? I know you're a busy guy. What are you looking forward to for this year? Do you have any?
Is this for a fucking podcast? Am I on a fucking podcast?
Yeah,
right
dude,
now?
You're on the podcast right now, Max.
How did you think you were hearing all of us so crystal clear?
I don't know.
Oh, Max. Yeah.
Do you have a house phone still?
We're all on 3 different phones. The cordless phone's another room.
Oh man, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, you're on the podcast and you're killing it.
Yeah, thanks. That.
I know you did a shit ton of showcases in 2019. Are you? Do you think you're gonna keep doing that? You're gonna ramp that up? Maybe get Pantown involved again?
That would be up to Chris Lee.
He runs the Pantown, or he's your connection?
Yeah, he's like in charge of like booking events and stuff there. I don't know. That room was tough to get a good show going.
It was very big and spacious and 2 levels. And
Yeah, it is either we didn't charge and not everyone was there for comedy, or we charge and not a lot of people were there.
Who in Minnesota have you not booked yet that you would love to have on a show?
On a showcase?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, April.
Yeah.
I was pushing to get her on fucking Wednesday or something.
Yeah, on my birthday show. The show that was on my birthday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The red carpet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I heard you stabbed a guy.
No, but I did a stabbing joke and then someone got stabbed later, so
You did that?
That's called inciting a riot, and that's a crime, Max.
That is a
We're gonna edit this out, right?
Yeah. Max walked up to that man and made a stabbing joke and was like, it'd be so funny if you stabbed someone. And then that man stabbed someone.
You know
and he was like, Max told me to.
Stabbing is hilarious.
You know, it happens every day.
Guy.
It's fucking crazy. All right, well, Max, I've said it 1,000 times, but you're the reason that I continue doing comedy.
You're the reason me and Ryan are even dating.
Yeah, you are the reason that the
me and
Nordic
Ryan,
happened.
would have never met.
Guys, stop! I'm no god.
I dare say.
Nobody said you're God, Max. Calm down.
if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a lot of the friends that I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anyone who I hang out with on a regular basis right now.
So
then, okay, okay, you say all this, but then why did none of you come to my New Year's Eve party?
I came to your New Year's Eve party. What are you talking about?
I was there.
We all were there. What the fuck are you talking about?
What day is it?
What day is it? What? Oh, Max is drunk. Max is driving drunk. We called Max for the podcast while he's in the middle of him driving drunk.
Yeah, it's very dangerous to call me when I'm driving
He
drunk.
can't talk on the phone while he's driving, and he's drunk.
I can't talk on the phone while driving drunk, no.
Perfect. Well,
One or the other. I can't do both.
So, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you and then get you off the phone as quickly as possible so we can call somebody else.
It's going to be far more interesting.
Okay.
Well, fuck, I'm like driving and stuff.
Max, we're just kidding. You've been the most interesting person so far.
Really?
Yeah, it's painful.
I imagine it's been kind of...
We called my dad.
Yeah, that went pretty good.
Yeah.
And Chris, spoke in an accent, and my dad thought he was a customer.
Yo, you want to call my mom?
Yeah.
What? Sure.
Yeah, text me her number, and I'll call her.
Okay. I'm driving. No, I can't be texting. Driving.
And be drunk. Yeah, it was too many. Too much.
All right, have a good show tonight. We'll see you soon.
No one's
Okay,
no
bye.
one's
I'll
going to
text
your
you my mom's
show.
number.
Okay. Okay,
All
wait.
right.
What? Oh, sorry. Okay. I just hung up on him after I
Good.
did the fart. Now, April,
Yes.
I noticed there's a bit of disdain on your face.
Always.
Does it bother you?
It would be me?
Yeah.
It still might be. Who knows? Who knows what 2020 will bring? But I'm not mad. You know?
Dude, I can already.
People can make out with whoever they want. I'm all for open makeout sessions.
Hell yeah. I'm not excited about people saying Vision is 2020 for this whole
Because I
fucking
don't
year.
have 20 vision. I'm like,
Oh, God. It's so stupid. Ryan, thoughts on vision being 20/20 because of this stupid year?
Ryan is
Sorry.
so tired right now.
Don't be tired.
I'm
burned out,
alright.
you
What
know.
was the worst New Year's Eve party you ever went to?
Whew. Boy, oh boy. Worst New Year's Eve party.
Last night at Max's.
Yeah, I didn't even get
That
like,
was one of the top. That was one of the best New Year's Eve parties
Yeah.
I've ever been
That
to.
was the bulliest.
Let's see. I'd have to say like it's probably between the year that I literally did not do anything, and I just sat at home being sad, and the other year that I was at this one New Year's party in Sonic Center, and I was talking to this one girl that I was like trying to hit on, and by the time I actually started striking up a conversation with her, like I was so fucking hammered. The last thing I said was like, "So do you like bowling?" And then like 20 minutes later, just projectile vomit all over the shop, and everyone left.
Oh, Ryan.
Like it was about to go
I
somewhere.
love how you say like the worst New Year's ever was when I sat at home and didn't do nothing and was just sad. I'm like, that's every New Year's I've ever had up until this point. I've never done anything.
You know what's crazy?
What?
So, like the first party that Kim and I went to together, she invited me to a New Year's Eve party.
Oh, wow.
Because we started dating December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day.
Good.
And
Good.
and she was like, "Hey, come to this New Year's Eve party." Go to the New Year's Eve party. It's like by the time I get there, everybody's wasted already. It's a nightmare, not fun. Somebody started throwing up in the hallway, and then somebody was throwing up in the bathroom, and then this dude who had been eating a shit ton of like those smoked weenies or whatever was vomiting those back up into the kitchen sink. So people were vomiting everywhere.
Get out, fam. There's nothing there for you
Dude,
anymore.
it was so bad. And Kim began vomiting as well. And I was like, okay, that's too many people vomiting. I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
So I left, and Kim drunkenly called my parents' house phone. And
Oh, wow.
like wouldn't stop calling. And this is when I would like sleep in the basement. My mom opened up my bedroom, threw the phone at me, hit me, woke me up, and then Kim drunkenly yelled at me. It was like, "Is this thing is fun to just leave people?" And I was like, "You're all vomiting. All of you were vomiting. Everywhere. Everywhere vomiting." That was my worst New Year's Eve party.
The best New Year's Eve party actually that I ever went to was probably last year. We went to Snowda. Snowda.
What that
bro. It's at, I think it's at First Ave. It's like a DJ fucking, you know, that thing. EDM.
It's an EDM show?
Sure, yeah. Getter was there. I just wanted to go because Getter was there, and I just know him from Vine. He's fun.
I was going to say, Getter's
never
that
even heard his
dude who
music.
also had the Bros of Simi Valley.
He did a saw, dude.
Yeah, saw dude.
Yeah.
He fucking, that guy is,
Yeah,
do you know he has a show?
No, but he's a DJ. He's like a successful DJ. I never heard his music, but I just went. It is fun.
Dude.
There's so many drugs there. It was ridiculous. Those EDM people know how to party.
Yeah.
You can walk through the door and within 5 minutes you can find like any substance you wanted.
Producer, pharmacist. It's just
Yeah.
a part of the job.
Yep.
Do you guys want to do a snack?
Yes, I'm so hungry.
Okay, good.
Snack. The bag?
Could
Is it
you-
in the bag, Chris?
Yeah, grab that whole thing and bring it over here.
We need something good to eat.
Did you hear the...
Little toot?
You could hear my toot toot?
Yeah.
That was a real toot.
Oh, wow. Snacks. What do we got? Some sort of a fucking...
It's all Spanish.
Oh, my God. Sweet crispy wheels. That's okay. Ooh, whoa.
I want
Are
to try
these
those like spoons with like
Those
caramel in
heroin
them.
spoons?
Cucharazo turmeric spoon? What is on it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Coumarin.
What is it?
We'll
Chili.
find out.
The ingredients are sugar, corn syrup, chili, citric acid.
Is that the one you're picking?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What the heck is this? Corn brights? sugar coated vanilla flavored corn snack.
Pastacitas, butter flavored cookies.
What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Natural amaranth seed candy.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Let's do these corn brights.
All right.
These look banging.
That's the one you pick?
Yeah.
All right, put all that other shit in the
Although,
thing.
like, what? Okay.
Ryan, put the other shit in there.
Corn brights.
Give me that bag. I'll get it out of here.
Like, what the hell? Look at that coloring. That is
Okay, ready?
same new packaging,
Oh,
same great taste.
Okay, wait. That's what it is. One. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That is the wrong soundbite.
Okay.
Welcome to Schnacks with the fucking soundboard. Man, I'm so goddamn excited. It's fucking rad. All right. Well, April, what are the nutritional facts on that bitch? Or actually, what's the description? Like, what's that say on the side there?
Well, this just is about the company. It says, since 1951, families have preferred Diana's quality due to our unique profile of salty sweet snacks.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, basically, they're sugar-coated vanilla-flavored corn snacks that are neon.
Well, I am all about that shit. You know, pop that.
16 grams of sugar in, like, probably 3 of
This
these.
is the 6th snack you've had.
I've had a lot of snacks. Oh, my gosh, look at them. They're, like, bright, and they're
Whoa.
rock hard. Okay, let's try some.
Well, you know the drill. This is.
Don't eat them yet. I know. Don't eat them yet.
I think this is the 6th time you've been involved with one of these.
It's not my first rodeo, for sure. I've had a few snacks in my time.
All right.
All right.
What do they smell like?
Ooh, like sugar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just smells like straight up sugar.
Can we have them?
Ryan, thoughts?
They look like sour gummy worm and larva.
Would you mind
Like
thinking into the microphone?
They look like sour gummy worms, like larvae, like wax worms. Like these are about to evolve into some flies.
Nice.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god.
Tastes like
They're like
honeycombs.
Lucky Charms.
That's so delightful.
They taste like marshmallows. These are
Wow.
so good. This is the best snack we've had on the show.
I think yeah.
I'm going to eat this whole bag.
That's so
These
good.
are actually
Oh my
delicious. They're like little cereal puffs.
Yeah, they are. I think you're right. And like they're like halfway between the
marshmallow?
the worst part of Lucky Charms and the best part of Lucky Charms. They
Yeah.
somehow married the two.
They're a mix between the puff and the marshmallow and the fruity
Holy
flavor.
Shit, that's
These are amazing.
delicious. God, I'm not even like really a sweets guy anymore, but wow. What are they called? Corn Brights?
Corn Brights.
That's such a funny fucking name for something that tastes so fucking good. What do you think? Thoughts, Ryan, on Flavor Town?
So good.
Because I'm salivating. Like I just had to wipe fucking drool off of my mouth.
I'll put these in a bowl of milk.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to eat it pretty quick, but still. Fuck. Would you feed these to any of your cattle?
Yeah, probably. Baby calf would eat this. You know, like we actually fed our cows like dried bakery waste for a while. And they got so sick, like they got I don't know if it was like they got a really bad disease anyways, and like my dad was exposed to the shit all the time. So like he would get the shit on his hands and like put a dip in his mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he got really sick and he was carrying me around all the time because I was a baby. And then I got really sick. We all
Holy
got so
shit, dude.
infected off all this shit. And then he stopped feeding the bakery waste and all the sickness from the cows went away. Like, it works well for some farmers, but, like, yeah, they could... Not for us, so it was a bad batch or something. But,
Dude,
like...
that's
yeah,
fucking wild.
dairy farmers feed their shit, like cows will eat just about anything. Like we went to some farms in California. They fed their cows like waste peppers, like from like these like vegetable farms, just like the waste of like all these bell peppers just fucking piled up. They picked them up in a skid loader and threw them in the mixers.
Dude, you went on like dairy farm tours?
Yeah.
He went to college for dairy farm management.
What?
Or
Yeah,
what?
we went to Wisconsin, California, Colorado. A couple people went to South Dakota, see a 20,000 cow dairy.
Holy shit, dude. That's fucking wild. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I thought your knowledge was just off of like the shit that you wanted to know, and then the farm that you worked on.
We got to see all kinds of different farms.
April, would you like to spank Ryan with that paddle?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. With Earl Duke's paddle?
That's my grandfather was a part of a sorority. So 1956.
Fraternity, you mean?
What did I say?
Sorority.
I'm an idiot. Fraternity is what he was a part of. But so the last time I was ever spanked, I got expelled from a school. Do you know the difference between suspended and expelled, Brian?
How did you get
Yeah, expelled means you can't come back.
Gone forever. How'd you get
back.
expelled?
Expelled and transferred to a different school.
Like an elementary school or like a high school?
In the 3rd grade.
Holy
I was
shit.
such a bad kid.
How'd you get expelled from elementary school? That's some badass energy right there.
I was such a bad kid.
Did you know the C word back then? What the fuck did you do?
Dude. You guys, I feel like people would be surprised to learn what a horrible child I was. Like, I got in trouble so much that
I can't stop eating these fucking
they're absolutely
corn
delicious.
brights. What are they?
So I'm in and out of detention constantly throughout the year, right? When I was in kindergarten, I went up to my teacher, stuck my fingers in my ear, and just went, and apparently just wouldn't stop. Like, I kind of remember, but not super well.
Wow.
And I just would shit on teachers all the time. So then, this 3rd grade, the pinnacle of my shittiness, I'm getting in fights all the time. I am not doing anything. You gotta
Gotta go potty.
You gotta do a pee-pee?
Yeah, you can keep telling your story.
Okay, Ryan, connect with me.
So,
yeah, we go on this field trip, right? And there's this kid that I despise, and we were at Mount St. Helens, which was like the close to the end of the year field trip, and there were those like informational signs like on hiking trails and shit. Is that you?
I think so. We're all right.
And what I was doing was I would run, jump, and do like a spinning wheel kick thing off of those things. Because I was super into karate when I was a kid. I loved Power Rangers and all things fucking karate. It was awesome. And these 2 kids are coming by, and I'm like, I hate this one kid. I'm going to fucking jump on the thing, spinning wheel kick, and make it, because I was already doing it, so I'll be like, they'll think it was an accident. What was an accident was the kid's friend ran in front of him right before I got the chance to, fucking Hadouken this motherfucker. And I hit him right in the side, and apparently he had just had surgery.
Holy shit.
So it was like really serious. So everybody was fucking scared. It was like a week before. So and every single like adult besides my chaperone, which was watching me the whole time, and she was like, that was an accident. I could tell he did not do that shit on purpose. But all of the teachers and like faculty, that's the word I was looking for, were just waiting because they fucking hated me. So they didn't listen to anything I said. They told that adult, they were like, no, you don't understand. He's been doing shit like this all year round. This is not an isolated incident. And so they made me sit on the bus by myself while they did the rest of the field trip with the bus driver. I rode back by myself. When we got back to the school, they had to call the kid's dad. He said that he thought that I should do like some type like juvenile hall. Like I should have to face criminal charges for what happened as a fucking 9-year-old. And he was like, I will not send my son back to school if this kid is still there. So they took me out and transferred me to a different school.
Holy moly.
Yeah. That's how awful of a child I was. It was that expelled and forced to go to a different school.
Dangerous. Yes.
Shit was. What's the worst thing you ever did at school?
Man, the worst thing I ever did. I gotta say, I was a pretty good boy. Like, I've been pretty good all the way through. But like, from like off the top of my head, what I can remember, like in first grade, I was kind of a little shithead. Like, I used to harass my teacher, Mrs. Langfield, all the time. And like this one time, I was in line to go to the bathroom, and I thought like dicks and shit were so funny, and I rolled up a piece of printer paper to like the shape of a cone, and I started like pretend peeing on everyone. I'm like, Mrs. Langfield, it's my wiener. And she was just furious.
How old did you say you were?
7.
April, what's the worst thing you ever did in school?
In school?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So there was this girl in 5th grade who used to pee herself all the time. I assume she had a condition or something because she would seriously, I mean, it was 5th grade and she would wet her pants all the time.
Ooh.
So she probably had like a disease or something. But I would make fun of her all the time because she'd get up and I'd be like, oh my God, bitch, there's dead ass a puddle. And like all the kids would laugh and stuff, you know, and I'd get sent to the principal's office. But yeah.
That was the most conflict you had?
Yeah, I was like, this bitch is having her moms bring her pants in the middle of the day.
You were ruthless then, huh? So like, were you known for not holding back in school, like among your circle of friends, or like like your class? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you would you say, you look like shit today?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was known as like a little bit of a bitch. You know, I was funny. I was like kind of snarky, so I think I was like semi well liked, but I think people thought that I was quite rude or a little bit bitchy.
Quite rude.
I was quite rude.
The movie yesterday, I went to. Oh, okay.
Everyone's peeing.
Everyone's peeing. I'm usually the one that has to.
We're
pee
drinking
like crazy.
a lot of liquids. Well, me and Ryan drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated, fam. You know.
See, and I'm just drinking caffeine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you don't pee 'cause it just.
All right. Well, yeah, no. I went pee at the movie theater, and this family was coming out of Frozen 2.
Yeah.
And I heard a little kid go, I rather liked it.
And
I was like, huh?
Cute.
Oh, yes, I was quite fond of it. Like, I was like, this is a fucking Mary Poppins, dude. What?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I didn't think that people, like, spoke like that, I guess.
When me and my friend Paige were in middle school, like I'm talking the whole 3 years, we spoke in a British accent. Like not all the time. Like we weren't those kids like in class who were, you know, but like whenever we talked to each other, we spoke with fucking British accents.
Dude, I had a friend who we wouldn't like hang out, but every time we'd see each other in the hallway, we would just, I say.
Good sir.
But that was it. That's the funny thing is we would just, I say.
Yeah.
And then he would say, I say. And we would just go on until we were out of sight of each other. But we just, I say at each other.
Yeah. In elementary school, I was kind of like a little smart ass. But then in like middle school and high school, I was a total teacher's pet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was more friends with the teachers than half the students.
Is it because you guys would smoke the same cigarettes?
Yeah. No, I was super straight edge in high school. I didn't smoke or drink or do anything. But I was just a really good student. I was smart and engaged.
I see.
In every teacher's dream.
Word. Did we talk about what your guys' goals are for this year?
We don't have goals. We don't do goals. I don't know. We don't.
I think it needs to be more financially stable.
I was going to say, it doesn't have to be goals in the sense of like, if this is what I'm going to do for 2020, just things that you would like to happen. Not in the, right? What is that called?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're getting resolutions.
Is that New Year's resolution? Yeah. Not a resolution, but just shit that you want to see happen.
Obviously, like, our goal is get married, you know, come up with the money, honey. Even though we're doing it super cheap and low-key, it still does cost, you know, a few pennies at least. At least a good show horse, you know.
Yeah. I fucking hate weddings, but like I told you guys before, and gross. I'll say it on here, which is...
Yes.
No, which is that I'll still shoot you guys' wedding if it helps in the bool factor.
In the bool factor,
right?
Yeah.
If you're trying to fucking ball on a budget, if that helps in some way, then I wouldn't
obviously we would want you to just bool, but you know.
Let me get drunk at the reception and everything's cool.
True.
Doggy.
Doggy.
And if you're not doing any of the usual,
we're not
garter
doing
toss,
any of the,
bouquet toss.
stomping the fucking glass and
That's
the
Jewish
napkin.
people.
Well, you know what? We're cross-cultural in this family.
You're progressive.
Yeah, we're progressive. So yeah, that's a goal. And I mean, we're moving out of the old parents' house. So I
Yeah.
mean, I guess our goal is just to do that. Don't fuck it up. You know.
I haven't seen that setup. Like, so is there's like a separate door
dope.
and everything?
Oh yeah, my parents, their whole basement is an apartment, and it has been for like 15 years. People have been living there.
15 years?
Yeah.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, probably pretty close to.
I didn't know they'd been doing it that
13
long.
Maybe. Yeah.
God
It's
damn.
been occupied for a long time. We've had tenants and stuff living there. Yeah, so it's a full like 2-bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, laundry room.
Shit, there's laundry down there too?
Laundry, dude.
Oh my
And its
God.
own entrance, and there's a door going upstairs, and so it's locked both ways. So like we can't go up there, and they can lock us out or whatever.
How far?
And a fenced yard. It's
That is fucking
pretty
rad.
dope. Some
And
stairs, dude.
babysitters for
Bindle.
your doggy dog. That's
And Ryan works from home, so
that's pretty
it's
fucking
convenient
rad.
for him to still be able to just walk out to the garage.
Absolutely.
Almost too convenient. you know what I
Almost,
mean?
yeah.
Does does Eric give you a check or does he cash?
Yeah,
He does
gives
checks.
Checks.
He does
It's
do
pretty
checks.
great.
Ryan gets paychecks.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets that coin, honey.
I think as I'm gonna be probably getting like a job pretty soon. As soon as my pee clears up, I'm gonna be getting fucking.
Because
handing out
before
here.
he was working a full-time job and also working for my dad.
Yeah,
Right.
like it's so
Yeah.
much easier to actually go to work and get stuff done if like I have to be there by 6 o'clock, because then I will show up at 6 o'clock and work all day.
Otherwise, when your
When
boss
left-
is your father-in-law, you just go out there at noon and fucking,
When left to my own devices, I'm a piece of shit, man. It's like,
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
you
I
know,
agree.
like I need someone to tell me, like, hey, you gotta be here.
Well,
right
yeah. I mean,
now.
think
You
of
gotta
every
deliver,
single
honey."
morning you wake up and go to work. If you didn't have to be there, would you ever go?
No.
No, exactly. No. If like you wouldn't get fired if they were just like, yo, okay, listen, we're doing this new policy. Show up if you'd like. Don't if you don't want to. It's all cool. Work as much or as little as you'd like.
Yeah.
No consequences. You'd be like, okay, I'm coming in
On the-
1 day a week.
I used to show up early every day at my job, and then they showed that they don't give a fuck if you show up late. And so I'm late. I'm not like super late, but like 5 or 6 minutes late every fucking day.
I am at least 15 to 20 minutes early every single day.
See, and that's what I used to do.
Yeah,
But
I'm
then-
always like that though.
But then,
But I
yeah,
also can clock in whenever. So like I'll show up 20 minutes early and just clock in and get to work, and it's pretty loosey goosey. They just let me do whatever they want because I'm so respected.
I gotta
in the
say though, like on the
company.
farm, it was easier to do shit left to my own devices because there at least I had like living animals dependent
There
on
was
me.
things
Right.
that had to
There's
be done,
shit that
no
had to
matter
be
what.
done. So like,
Yeah.
if I didn't like clean the pens that day, or I didn't straw down those cattle or whatever, I would not feel good about myself. Because I'm like, these cows are wallowing in shit.
Yeah.
You're
And,
in
like,
charge of like 70 animals.
It's on me to
well-being.
take care of these guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
nothing.
the best I
Nothing
can.
is gonna go wrong if you don't if you show up for work at noon instead of 6 a.m. Like the parts will be, the plastic will be fine.
right.
The aluminum is still sleeping. It won't even know you're not there.
Yeah, the the people that call into my work are so dumb that they will be dumb whether I'm there, that 5 minutes early or 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
Like their questions will be the same. I feel like these people like put their blinders on and they get tunnel vision for this. It's like they only have certain words that they can even say. So that when they call in for these questions, I want to say things like, come on, man. Do you think that, like, you call me, do you think I own the company? Number one.
Right.
Number
right.
two, do you think that I wouldn't just fucking give you whatever you want so that I don't have to be on the phone with you?
Yeah, so I don't have to deal with this shit right now.
I absolutely would. I would give all the things away. I don't give a fuck.
That's one of the probably the number one thing I love about my job is I can go the entire day without speaking one word to anybody. I don't have to talk jack shit to nobody. Nobody approaches me. I'll go days without any human interaction. Like, I mean, there's a guy working like 2 feet away from me, but we don't fucking talk.
I just remembered
we just saying, like,
yesterday,
hey.
Our IT guy accidentally set the phones to out of office a day early.
Oh my God, IT guy.
But no. But that was amazing. So for 2 hours while
you
I'm
had
at
no
work,
calls. You guys were just like, huh.
I didn't have to talk to anybody. Somebody
That's
noticed
great.
eventually, but it was like,
it's always that asshole. It's like, hey, you guys, the phones are on Do Not Disturb. We're not getting any calls. You're like, shut up.
dude,
Shut up.
I actually, the funny thing is like, like they were laughing about it, and in my head I was like, that's funny, but my physical being was so like, I was like visibly showing that I wish no one had fucking said anything, and I couldn't even bring myself to, because the person who did say something knows that I'm that way. They're a sweet lady, but yeah, she looked at me and was like, oh my, I'm sorry, I can't believe and mentally I'm going, dude, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But my body was like, and I just turned back to my desk. I felt like an asshole, but I deep in my core was like, I don't want to fucking talk to anybody today. And that actually was perfect that this fucking thing happened.
I don't have to talk to anybody any days.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Ryan, you have to talk to Eric?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Me and his dad, me and
God.
April are fucking bro. Me and Eric are bros, dude. I get along with him, like, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes my dad likes to talk a lot. Both him and my uncle, who Ryan also
him and
works
Alan,
with.
him and her uncle Alan will talk to me for like 20 minutes each. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm on the clock. Talk to me.
That's
all
what I
you
tell
want.
him. He's like, I'll go out there and they're just
$17 an hour.
rambling on to Ryan about something that I'm sure he's not interested in. And I tell him, I'm like, Ryan, just remember, you're getting paid to let my dad just talk to you.
And those two argue all the time, so I always hear like both sides of the argument. Fucking Alan will get so mad that his voice cracks. And then
the drama that Ryan has to put up with working with my dad and his brother is they don't get along. No brothers get along.
You know, like both sides are like, listen to, like, you can hear them both, and it's like, you know, like Eric is always like, oh, fucking Alan doesn't do anything, man. Like Alan's fucking everything up, and then Alan's like, he calls Eric an ignoramus. I love
ignoramus, that word. Yeah. Two old brothers just fucking bashing it out.
I love it. I'm just in the middle, just fucking eating
Ryan's there with
on
the
sidelines.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's awesome.
Yum.
Did you say, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said something. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Ryan. The racism.
But yeah, it's crazy that I get to do this and that you guys have gotten to be involved as many times as you have. And obviously, you know, Ryan, I feel like 2019 was the year of the first real connection too.
Big dick boys.
Well, I mean, one big dick boy and one medium sausage. No mushrooms, please. But yeah, it's you guys are rad, and the fact that you live so close we're so fucking lucky. I know Kim would be saying the same.
Slumber parties all the time.
Slumber parties. I love, dude, when you guys pass out here and we do the breakfast dance in the morning.
The breakfast dance.
It's so much fun. The kids love you guys. The kids are so used to you guys now that like when you're here, like,
your family.
Yeah. They fucking Olive Garden you guys.
Yeah.
It's nothing but breadsticks.
Yeah. Oh, fucking love breadsticks.
They're so good. But yeah, you guys are rad, and
naturally
I love you both very much. And yeah, getting to do the birthday thing with you guys, and that felt like that actually felt like bring your kids to work type of thing.
Yeah, you were just working, and you're like, I can get you guys in.
That's what I love about,
I'll
like,
pick you up.
About you and Max, like I have friends and I'll call them and they'll be like, "Oh man, I'm busy all week. You know, I gotta go to fucking Christmas mass or whatever." But you guys are like, I don't give a shit. I'm shooting a photography thing. You guys can come with me.
Yeah, like I'm working tonight, but you can still
guys
come
can
with.
Still hang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
both.
great.
Yeah.
You always make the time to hang out with us.
Yeah, that is one thing about
That's
both you
huge.
and Max is you make time for your homies, Like, no matter how busy you are, like, you'll be like, oh, I'm working till 10, but you can still come over after,
Yeah.
And sometimes you hit up other people, and they're like, oh, well, I have to call my mom tonight, so I can't make it out. You're like, really?
It's like there's plenty of times when we can't make it to shit, but
Right.
like you're saying, like if it works, because the photography stuff, like it is, the type of job where I can bring people along if I want to.
Yeah.
Like when I would shoot concerts and stuff, I used to be able to bring like my brother or Kim, and brought my brother-in-law one time, brought my brother to a show one time. It was fucking
Right, because
rad.
it's like, even if you're off doing something, it's a comedy show. Like,
Yeah.
we were going to go anyway. And so then we were just there, and you
Yeah.
were shooting, and we were just
and then we got to bool out of control afterwards.
Yeah, we got to get wasted, sloppy drunk style. Yeah.
Yeah, Sneaky Pete's was super cool, actually.
Sneaky Pete's was so fun. That is my favorite bar, favorite place for people watching. You never know what you're going to get.
I thought it was
It's
going to
so
be
fun.
janky as fuck because I've driven by it so many times.
No, it feels so homey in
But
there.
yeah,
love
dude,
it.
the patio with the heating fucking strips or whatever in the back there, that was fucking awesome.
That blew
Luxury.
my mind.
Yeah.
Do you feel more domesticated, like as 2019 went on?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Because your party lifestyle
Mhm.
sounded so intense, and like the stories that you tell me.
Yeah, man.
And now, like, hearing when you would, when I would try to do stuff with Ryan, and you'd be like, "No, we got work to do at the farm," and like hearing you go from these ketamine dreams to Kettle One dreams.
Yeah. I have calmed down, I think, and matured a lot this year. Yeah, the whole party phase is definitely out. Now I'm like at 9 p.m. usually I'm tired. And half the time I can't even drink more than 2 beers because I'm asleep before I finish the second one.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so tame. I'm like, ugh, so boring. Housewife,
Yeah, that boring.
Busy cooking and cleaning, staying in the kitchen. Am I right, ladies?
Getting older really isn't that bad. I mean, like the shit that I do, like that we do
still
gets
are
calmed
super
down, but
busy.
We're so happy, like
And we're not, it's not like our life is boring. Like,
Yeah.
we still go out, like, we do stuff with friends probably at least 3 times every week.
Oh,
like,
that's
we're
awesome.
always running around all over the state, but like, we're not going out and partying and getting drunk and
fucking
doing drugs.
getting obliterated.
We're just like
having a
booling.
few beers, chilling.
Yeah, we're chilling at people's houses or apartments,
We wake up
just
in the morning feeling okay.
2019 we got more low key,
Yeah.
which I am here for.
I so enjoy it.
I would so rather just drink and hang out at somebody's house than be in like a stuffy bar surrounded by a bunch of people I don't know or care to talk to,
Right.
buying $10 drinks and not having a way home. Like, why?
Yeah.
We could be in our Jimmy Jammies on a couch drinking cheap beer, killing zombies. Welcome to my TED Talk.
I love it. Well, guys, we learned something the last episode that we recorded. I don't know if you listened to that with my sister-in-law.
No,
but the
not yet.
thing that we say at the end of the show, we've been saying wrong the entire time.
Au revoir?
Au revoir. It's pronounced
Au revoir.
au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
So that's how we were supposed to have been saying it the whole
Au
fucking
revoir.
time. So, first episode of 2020, it's going to kick off with
Why don't you just be like, peace, little ducklings.
Peace, Little Ducklings.
Bye.
Sorry. But no, so, I mean, you guys know the drill. So, listeners are called ducklings, as always. Ducklings, I'm going to work so fucking hard this year. We're going to bring sketches. We're going to bring more episodes. and like side shows.
None of that's gonna happen.
Yes, you son of a bitch. Starting Tuesday, actually, is going to be the first like not branch off, but like Duck Grey Duke Media.
Whoa.
Yeah, venture. And I'm
You
excited
creating
about
your own podcasting network?
Not well. I can't talk about some.
Oh
of that
my
stuff,
God! Big things coming. You heard it here first.
But as far as like the shit that I do have control over, like the sketches and shooting videos that are going to be hosted on our channel, yeah, we're gonna do stuff. And what I talked about last year, which was doing highlights at Nordic, like interviewing the Larson family and saying, you know, why they come there, and interviewing comics, doing like these little 3-minute videos, and talking about why the Nordic open mic is what it is, and you know, try to bring more people in, but also just highlight why I fucking love that room and why I'm psyched to be the host there. But on top of that, yeah. Maybe there might be more podcast involvement in other shows. I can't say, but yeah, 2020 is going to be the year for that shit.
Coming.
Because we want to help people, you know, do, and it's okay. Yeah, no, I won't talk about it, but
big things coming.
Big things coming. And I'm not just talking about those cows that Ryan would jerk off out in the fields.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I'm breeding cows and I'm like, you know, I wonder if she ever gets any pleasure out of this. Sometimes I just want to fucking touch a little cow.
No,
and
Ryan.
get an orgasm because a cow has never experienced.
Do cows have clitoris?
Ryan,
They probably
I think
do.
that's bestiality.
I'm pretty sure no, I'm not fucking.
Or
the
is it just
cow.
caring?
I'm just
But
stimulating
you're
her.
you're giving it a nut. I think that's even worse than fucking.
Or is it better? Because they don't want to get fucked by a human.
It
I
might
don't
make
know.
her like. Remember
It
when
could be better. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Honestly, if the cow likes it, whatever.
Give old Bess that nut.
It's 2020, people.
Hey.
Wake up.
Oh man. Okay. Well, little ducklings, thank you so fucking much for listening all of 2019, and I look forward to doing more shit for you guys, and having Kim Duke here, you know, again,
Shaking her big old ass.
shaking that big old ass. So au revoir, little ducklings. Quack quack.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, little
revoir,
ducklings.
little ducklings.
Quack quack.
Quack quack.
Good job.